bitch make it hot. You got me on fire. Love the way you got that attitude. Be something you not. She suck that dick, she keep it delicate. Dick gon' make you body. Alright, man. Man, let's get into this Mr. Beast allegations. I'm a little late to the party, not gonna lie. But this caught me by surprise because first off, I thought Mr. Beast was like a Blue's Clues kids type of show. Like, how is he in so much drama? How is he in so much controversy? I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing about what's been going on. I don't know nothing behind Mr. Beast. My thoughts about Mr. Beast is that he's some, you know what I'm saying? He's some Nickelodeon type of content creator that make videos for children. So we finna be nosy and get into the tea. Straight up.
Yeah,
you know how we do it.
Let him cook.
Whoa, what's he doing?
Let's get into the business. This ad was interesting, man. Hell no.
And much more, which would fit right in line with his two best buddies,
Hold
Logan and
on.
KS.
Talk to
New
me.
Mr. Beast allegations have dropped.
New
yet
allegations.
again, and this time it's involving faking parts of charity work and allegedly
Faking
some shady crypto stuff. So last time on the Mr. Beast saga, we covered the fact that he got sued by contestants on his Beast Games Amazon show, and we covered the whole Lunchly disaster with KSI.
Bro, I seen
and
this.
Logan.
I think I seen this on Twitter. Bro, they've been roasting these dudes. I'm not gonna lie. That was a bad. Whoever created that idea, that business move, that was a bad idea, bro. Lunchables, bro. Do kids really still eat Lunchables? Like, why would you even make something like that? And I get it. You trying to just do a prom and Mr. Beast chocolate bar collab, but they could have created something a little bit more creative, honestly.
Paul, and we even made a full recap of everything so far. But this time we have new massive allegations by Rosanna and Dogpack, who allege that Mr. Beast may be faking the extent of his charity work, as well as maybe involved in some shady crypto stuff.
Yo, if he faking charity work, that looks bad. I'm not even gonna lie. That looks bad. It's one thing to fake content like pranks and stuff like that. But faking charity work, like you making it seem like you really giving to somebody and you're not. That looks bad. And by the looks, they look like, what's this?
Potentially market manipulation and much more, which would fit
manipulation.
right in line with his two best buddies, Logan and KSI. So Rosanna Pansino posted a video about a week ago. Mr. Beast is a criminal leaked video. So let's start with the part about philanthropy, where Mr. Beast allegedly convinces his audience that he built
Hold on. Let me change this because I know people in the comments gonna be like, Drew, I can't see the original video. I wanna see the original video. Here, bro. Crybabies. Here. There's the original video, bro.
Hospital when he just didn't.
A few months ago, at the very top of a 9,000-foot mountain in a remote part of Nepal, this hospital looked like this.
That looks CGI.
But if you don't see the CGI at home, I'll point it out. This is the before shot of the hospital. This is the after shot, and then same thing over here. What I noticed is that Dan Mace, who's the director on Beast Philanthropy, did a behind-the-scenes video for this shoot where they build a hospital in Nepal or whatever.
Started off by getting the opening shots. I like to call these plinky plonk match cuts. These are great for
this. The building looks very different than in shots like this. And you know, for one example, there's like moss growing here, which is
it looks more decrepit.
Yeah, and it's like
this
the
one.
concrete's breaking down right here. There's like holes in the roof. There's like all this random crap.
But in the real shot, there's no moss.
Yeah.
There's no decrepit.
Right here.
You know, it's crazy. Working with that CGI stuff is dangerous. It's dangerous because you gotta get, especially if you faking it, you gotta get every detail right. Even in movies, like what was that? I think it was Avengers Endgame. It was either Endgame or the first one, Infinity War, where it was a CGI defect. You see, I think it was the scene where Ant-Man was supposed to be in the van with the girl. I forgot the Wasp. He was supposed to be in the van with the Wasp, And then when it cut to the next scene, you see him in the background blown up as giant Ant-Man, right? So even the biggest movies are having CGI defects. So, bro, damn, Mr. Beast, damn,
You'll notice this pillar, 2 white lines right here. Same pillar, 2 white lines. There's a building.
You got to be careful working with this, because it's like you got to pay attention to every single detail, especially if you faking the video and putting it up on the internet, posing as a real video.
So in this opening shot, where Mr. Beast says, "This is what the hospital looked like a month ago," they digitally removed the entire hospital.
Now they finna go back and they finna look at all your videos, bro. They finna go look at all your videos. Bro, the internet is a dangerous place, I'm telling you.
Hospital, to make it look like they built the hospital.
Like they built the bigger building. Yeah.
But they didn't.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so obviously really bad if true, because MrBeast's #1 defense is, I do charity work, therefore everything shady I do is automatically okay. But if the charity work is...
He owned it. You know what? Hey, I always say, like, accountability is like a disease in 2024. I can't say the same in this case. I can't say the same in this case. That nigga said, "Hey, man, I really do charity, so it don't matter if I fake some of it."
Is not even what you say, then how can anybody possibly trust you again? And I gotta say, digitally removing an entire building in a before and after to make it seem like you built the whole hospital is absolutely insane work, okay? Building hospitals can cost like $100 million, so obviously he's not spending that much on his charity. And the thing is, he does fake some of his regular videos, but we all assume that the charity and philanthropy has to be completely true. But you can't be doing this sort of shady editing to make the video look better when it comes to charity. Now, obviously, adding special effects here and there is completely fine.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I don't even believe in. I believe in, like, genuinely doing something for somebody. I don't even believe that if I do something for somebody, I don't even really want credit for it. Like, I don't even want to throw it up on the internet and get views and this, that, and the third. Because are you really doing something for somebody, or are you just doing it for yourself? You know what I'm saying? It takes some of the authenticity out of the act of giving, you know? And so I can't co-sign. I ain't gonna lie, I can't co-sign this. I can't co-sign faking philanthropy work, because you're making it seem like you're this great person, which I think MrBeast is, and I think he do great philanthropy work. I think he do give to different charity organizations, but you can't then take credit for something that you're not doing. You know? That's just my personal opinion. I gotta call a spade, and I love some of the MrBeast videos, but you gotta call a spade. Like that's wrong.
Fine, but when it comes to charity work, you have to say and show exactly what you did, because there are people on the other side paying you to do the things you say you do. So if you show people that you are building hospitals in the visuals, and even convincing your sponsor, Minecraft, that that's actually what you did, when you're actually just installing solar panels, that is absolutely scumbag behavior. So I actually went to the video. It's called "We Powered a Mountain," and people from Nepal have actually commented, pointing it out. I'm from Nepal, and this place is located in the Sinduli district. People from Sinduli say that he only added the solar lights in the hospital, but the building itself was built by the Nepali government and not MrBeast. Yep, every couple of weeks we learn something absolutely crazy about MrBeast yet again. If hiring a bunch of criminals wasn't enough, having registered offenders in your videos, all the shady stuff with illegal lotteries, feastables, beast games, he had to go and fake elements of the charity work as well.
While Trump cuts taxes for billionaires, Kamala Harris will cut them for you.
Under my plan, more than 100 million Americans will get a tax cut.
Oh, his boy! I think I did see that.
Earned money.
That PAC is responsible for the content
what's
of this
What's his boy name?
Hey guys.
Hey, Dad.
All these ads, bro.
I want you to have a really fun.
What's his boy name? I vaguely remember seeing that. Like I said, I've been out of the loop for a minute. I've been out of the social media loop for like a whole year. But I do remember seeing something about his boy getting caught with a minor.
It was important to point out that MrBeast fakes his videos because clearly that trend is not just for the entertainment videos, but carries over to the philanthropy and charity work.
That's what I'm saying. I think his scripted videos, I think those are fine. I think those are nothing's wrong with that. But the philanthropy work, bro, you can't fake that, dude. You can't fake that because now and then it's about to dilute some of the real stuff that you do because people gonna start watching your other charity videos and they're gonna start questioning like whether you're really doing what it is that you say you're doing. Like it's diluting that part of your content.
Absolutely unacceptable, in my opinion. Now, it turns out MrBeast also added a little bit of that editing magic to make the place look way more trashy and decrepit and broken down, to make it look like it was worse in the before picture, and then he fixed it and magically made it absolutely perfect.
But yeah, they did that to make it look all broken down and decrepit, adding all these like all this trash. Like this looks like a PlayStation 2 graphic.
It doesn't have any of that in the video.
And these pictures were used in news articles to show that MrBeast revitalizes Nepal hospital. What they actually did in the video was just install solar panels. They didn't build the hospital, but he made it seem like they did. And the danger with this is like, where do you draw the line?
Right.
Because if you're exaggerating what you're doing as a charity.
Yeah, bro, and if you live in Nepal and you hearing that this nigga done built the hospital and he really ain't, and you go try to check yourself in and notice there ain't no hospital there, it's like, bro, what the fuck? Boy, I would have been pissed off. Boy, I would have been pissed off.
Then you're taking attention and funding away from other charities who might be more honest. Because like, why would I donate to someone who's, raising guide dogs for blind people and MrBeast can
that's another thing, like his donations, like people, all his money ain't his. Some people are donating to MrBeast for him to then put it into these different charity events and projects, and it's like that'll make him second guess you, bro. That'll make him second guess you,
apparently,
unless you've been transparent with your donors.
Pure blindness, according to his video.
Okay, Dogpack actually has a very good point there, because when you exaggerate charity, it's a very slippery slope. And some people might be donating to you instead of another charity that might actually be doing more than you, because, that charity is actually honest with what it says it does. Meanwhile, you are basically lying. Now, this next part shows how a house they built might be fake too, or at least they added some CGI elements.
This secluded town in the middle of nowhere looked like this.
You saw it?
That building. Just look at how fake this tank looks.
That's definitely a fake tank.
Look how fake these flowers are.
Yep.
I'm sorry, I'm a girl. I know my flowers. Okay.
Yeah.
No.
So, but I think there is some part of a real building here. But then they just use generative AI or editing or whatever to expand it, because it's like there's things. Look at that.
It's no.
And then like the building here is like expanding. So it's like they added on the whole back half of the building. The flowers here are like not lining up. You can barely tell that this is faked. So like, how many things like this are they getting away with where they're making it look like they did more than they actually did? Because they say that this is what the town looks like now, and then this is what it looked like before.
Yeah.
And it's just not true.
It's dishonest.
No, it's completely deceptive.
Okay, again, these are just allegations, but it's really hard to trust someone.
Nigga, that ain't no allegations, bro. That ain't no allegations. If that is a real shot of that house, bro, it would not be doing that, dude.
Who is editing their before and afters, right? Because now I'm thinking, right, based on that previous one, was that really how the town looked before, or did you edit it to make it look worse? And is this really how the house looks now, or have you CGI inserted a tank and CGI inserted a bunch of flowers and random stuff here and there to make the house look better than it is?
Yeah, it's like you gotta question the whole thing, because is this shot even real? Is this even real?
Actually is. It is extremely dishonest to do stuff this way. And why is the house freaking wavy? Now, that might possibly be some sort of a editing effect. Maybe it's like a transition they use. That's what I assumed immediately. But again, maybe it's purposely put there to greatly exaggerate the house and fake it so that people don't notice that these parts are fake. It's just genuinely heartbreaking to hear that a lot of the charity stuff might be fake or exaggerated as well. And I just don't understand. why they just can't be straight up and honest about it. But apparently maximizing YouTube views is above doing honest charity work.
This is a message from a former MrBeast employee who knows of the philanthropy. He says, I was told that the philanthropy side was supposed to be Jimmy's get out of jail free card if he ever got canceled. They wanted Jimmy to win a Nobel Prize within the next few years. And then parts are cut out for privacy.
He just disqualified himself.
All just for clout and social.
Ain't nothing noble about this.
Social status. I feel like them helping people is literally on the bottom of their to-do list. He's making it look like they did more than they actually did. Here's one where he claimed to build 100 wells, but in multiple shots you see the same wells listed as different wells. Well 29 and 67 were the same. He also said he built a bunch of wells in Kenya, but then showed wells that were...
Under borders are Kamala's watch, terrorists are in America, like Nasir Tahiti, who was arrested for planning an Election Day massacre. Tell Kamala to kick criminals out.
Clearly built in Zimbabwe.
Yeah, it's pretty clear now that the charity is just a way of propelling his brand, because he's clearly obsessed with being the biggest and having the biggest reputation, and a lot of people will see that sort of charity work and want to...
Yo, why do a lot of Africans be like bald-headed? Is that a cultural thing? Why they all bald-headed?
Work with him. I wouldn't be surprised if behind the scenes he did not care about a single shit about any of this stuff. But the thing is, he has been caught lying in the past, where he would say that, oh, I just reinvest all my money back into my videos or into the charity, and I'm actually poor. But that's not the case, as we'll see in the next portion, where Jimmy's gambling over 10 million.
What? I heard, bro. No way, bro. No way. No way.
$1 in his random crypto stuff.
Bro, that was one thing I liked about MrBeast, is that, bro, he's not into the Lamborghinis, designer, this, that, and the third. That, man, all my money is going to my business and my philanthropy work, and he don't really care about that other stuff.
And is allegedly potentially participating in market manipulation and rug pulls as well. And obviously, none of that money was reserved for charity. Here's Rosanna also showing the disparity between how much Jimmy actually earns and how much goes to his charity.
In the Time magazine article where he was interviewed called In the Belly of the Beast, Jimmy says that he brings in about $700 million in revenue.
Damn! $700 million in a year? Hey, MrBeast, let me, bro, listen. I know they bash you in this video. I get it. I get it. Let me hold like 10 bands, bro. Let me hold, bro. Let me hold like, bro, 10 bands, bro. Let me hold a little 10 bands
a year. And Jimmy,
I give it. Hey, I give it back.
Philanthropic work.
I get it back to you. I'm good for it.
Against charges of poverty profiteering by pointing out that it is funded by his main channel, which sends the charity $100,000 a month. Let's do a little bit of basic math. So annual revenue, $700 million, and you're donating $100K to your charity every month.
Well, no. They gotta do profit. That's probably total revenue, but that. You gotta take out all the expenses out of that $700 million, and then see what that number is.
What percentage of all of your revenue is donated to your charity? Out of all of the money that he makes, he donates about 0.2% to charity. That donating that money.
I mean, facts. I mean, because your charity is still technically an expense, so regardless that. Your charity don't take up a big percentage of your total revenue.
A tax write-off. So when he says that he gives all of his money away, that is not true. And when he says he reinvests all the money into his videos, that is also not true.
Okay, so obviously, Mr.
What she got for that? What proof she got for that?
Every one of that $700 million is going to be going to charity or his videos, but clearly charity is not a priority if it's 0.2%.
How do they know how much he take though?
Like he makes it seem. And that whole stick of, oh, I'm a billionaire but I'm still poor is just absolutely stupid. He's obviously filthy rich and obviously has tens of millions of dollars to spare for his own leisure and his own addictions such as gambling. So that stuff about reinvesting 100% back is just completely false. And I know immediately when you call out MrBeast doing all the shady stuff regarding his charity, people are gonna—
Hold up, what gambling? What gambling?
Be in the comments being like, well, have you given $100,000 to charity? As if you give money to charity, you can't be criticized about absolutely anything. There's obviously been tons of extremely shady people who've given tons of money to charity, all right? We're just pointing out the inconsistency, the lies, and just the exaggeration, which is not cool, you know? Anyways, that was
I don't even think, bro. I don't know, bro. This video exaggerating a little bit. I ain't even gonna lie. Cause how you know how much he taking for himself? And then with the gambling, so I learned with like, I don't know if MrBeast does this. That's why I want to see that video. But with gambling, sometimes the gambling company will give you money, or the money that you're using can be like credited. Like it's not real money. It's money that the gambling site is giving you to use to gamble on a platform. So that $10 million or whatever he used to gamble might not be his. You get what I'm saying?
Charity portion,
like Drake does that with stake. Like that's not his money, bro. That's not his money. But I don't agree with it, because you're pretty much persuading people to go on these sites and gamble and follow behind their favorite content creator when you're not using your real money, but the people who are following behind you, they're using their hard-earned money. So I think gambling is bad. I do think that's a ding on MrBeast's image. So yeah, I don't think gambling is good at all. There's no way you can spin it.
Video, but now we gotta move on to the shady crypto stuff, starting with them allegedly admitting to market manipulation in Logan Paul's podcast Impulsive.
Here he is with Logan Paul admitting to partaking in what sounds to me like market manipulation.
So me and Logan both bought punks. You guys have probably seen on his Twitter that he bought a bunch of crypto punks at the same time, right?
Yep.
Like Gary pulled us in that call.
Yep.
So have you ever told that story?
No.
Gary V, it's like fucking 11 p.m. just out of nowhere, just calls me and he's like,
"Is that illegal?"
30 people to call, hop in. I'm like, I don't care. He's like, it'll be the best decision.
Is doing this illegal?
We're like, just get in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so I just joined the call, and I just see like Logan, and I don't even know these other people. I don't put them on blast.
Every heavy hitter you can imagine who's worth $1 billion was on this one call, and Gary V is in the little corner, the little square. He's going, CryptoPunks. It's gonna be huge. It's gonna be the next Facebook. Where all of us were like,
yo, how many Kamala Harris asses in this video? God damn.
Okay, Gary.
I'm texting Logan. I'm like,
is
Gary
this
lost his
legit?
mind.
Bro, all of us are like, yo, Gary's nuts. Yo, Gary was right again.
Yeah.
What
Well,
the
we gotta keep the story going. So there's like all these like very successful people in this call, and Gary's just like, everyone shut the f up. Here's what you're gonna do, and you're gonna do it right now. You're all gonna buy a bunch of CryptoPunks, and we're all just like, he's like, who here owns one? And like one guy raised his hand, and it's because Gary bullied him into buying it the day before.
Oh no. So you have all these billionaires in one call, and you got Gary V saying, hey guys, we can make another bajillion dollars right now. All you gotta do is buy this one thing. Actually, I'm 100% confident, because all of you, by buying this stuff, you're basically gonna be changing the market here. Not to mention, half of these guys are also influencers who are gonna be promoting it to their audience. So obviously you're gonna be artificially inflating the...
Yeah, this seemed a little sketchy too.
price of the asset, and then you're gonna sell it after doing a pump and dump. Very shady thing to admit on the podcast. Not sure how this made it in, that you just got a clique of billionaire friends who just allegedly manipulate the market.
When Jimmy's talking about the phone call with the billionaires, it sounds like the billionaires are coordinating together.
No, I'm about to with my lighter. I'm about to light this, y'all. I got a new candle. Let me put y'all on real quick. People who I like fragrances and stuff, so part of me, but you know what? If you looking for something to just, you know, make your room smell a little, put that flair, that masculine flair to your room. You got a little shorty coming over, this, that, and the third. Hey man, y'all go get that. I can't find my lighter. What the hell? Who done stole? Somebody done robbed me for my lighter. I'm over here trying to burn my candle. Somebody done robbed me. You know what? And I bet you I can find that person too. Whoever's smoking weed done fucking stole my goddamn lighter. Don't worry about it. I'm sick of these motherfucking potheads.
Buy an asset, and then when they buy that asset and promote it to their fans, it becomes more valuable.
Hey,
and then
first motherfucker walk in this house high. I'm running down. That don't make no damn sense. I'm over here
So,
trying to light my motherfucking candle, finish watching my little Mr. Beast video, and I can't even find my motherfucking lighter. Don't worry about it. My bad, chat. My bad, chat. Let's get back into it.
This will be the best decision of your life. I'm just asking questions, but does that sound like he has insider information to anyone else? Does it sound like that?
I mean, it definitely sounds like that, but I don't think this is a U.S. congressman situation over here. I do think that they can just influence the market to a large degree with their audiences and stuff. Definitely shady behavior. I'm not going to say he has inside info, but definitely not good to be associated with this for the #1 YouTuber. Now, after this, MrBeast actually admits to buying some of these NFTs, and as we know, everybody on the internet loves NFTs, and they're totally not associated with scams or scummy behavior at all.
I was just so pulled by
I stopped. I ain't even gonna lie. I used to do like stocks and stuff. I stopped doing stocks. I stopped doing I used to do EFTs. I stopped doing EFTs. I stopped doing crypto. I stopped doing all of that. Why? Number one, when with stocks and EFTs, they be taxing the fuck out of you. Like the money you make, like say you make money, say you bought a stock end up, shooting up, and then you ready to collect your funds, bro, the government swoop down, they'll tax the money right then and there whenever you deposit it into your account. And then I also just got a bill from the IRS that's taxing me again. So, bro, man, fuck all that. I'm gonna be honest with you. Listen, go get out here, earn your bread, stack it as tall as you can, and do your best to keep the government and everybody else up out of it, bro. Honestly,
I bought a bunch.
And really, really stocks and all this other shit, it's really another form of gambling. It's really legal gambling. So I don't know. I'm a little sketchy about this.
Yeah, I bought quite a few.
How many?
Because
I don't want to say, but
and then you could also compete with motherfuckers like this, like people who got way more money than you, who can manipulate the market and sway it how they want to sway it, and then you be the one that end up with the short end of the stick.
No, please.
I bought multiple ones. Yeah.
Well, bro, are you in double digits, punks?
Just shy.
Okay, cool. Cool.
So
he's imagine he just said 60.
No.
3 zombies.
I bought like 8 of them, and they did pretty good.
And any zingers? Any like real special ones?
I had some that like whatever 20-30x.
What's a?
We bought a lot with like the cigarettes because I thought that was an interesting attribute, and those did pretty well.
What's another characteristic? What's your rarest characteristic?
Look at her face.
Then I rolled the money into VeeFriends because Gary, same thing, called me. He's like VeeFriends. I was like, I don't fucking know.
Where's she at? Like, is this her house? Why she look like she in like a cooking show or something like that? Like, am I tripping?
But last time I made money, sure.
Yeah, good idea. I'm just gonna do exactly what Gary V says. Somehow, I don't know how he's doing it, guys, but he's just generating money for me out of thin air. Now, the funniest thing is, to anybody outside of their bubble, they can immediately tell that this is extremely shady. And Mike, which is Logan Paul's podcast host, is just like, wait a minute, guys, are you sure you're not manipulating the market here?
Can I ask you guys a question? When Gary does that call with all these billionaires, and 8 months or a year later, everybody's like, Gary was right again.
Yeah.
Is it possible that he's right because of the call? Do you know what I'm saying?
I think about that a lot.
Dude, he has all these billionaire market makers in the thing. He makes the call, makes the market. By the way, you look around at all the punk owners a year later, and you're like, damn, it's all the same fuckers that were on the call.
No, because, bro, there's 10,000 punks, and there's only like 30 of us on the call. We can only own and do so much. There's still an entire market that's going to happen regardless.
I can tell you, I don't think why, because that was all back like early February.
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think I'm actually manipulating the market here. Like, no, why would I think that? That would make me a scumbag, which I'm obviously not. How ironic is it that he's talking to Logan Paul, who ran CryptoZoo, allegedly one of the biggest scams, and Logan also talks about this legendary idea to make a lot of...
But you would think like people who's making this kind of money, I'm sure none of these guys are short of $1. You would think they wouldn't be trying to like risk it all to make more money. Like, am I tripping? Like, I thought you get to a level of making money to where like enough is enough. Like, when is that level hit? Like, where it's not all about money. You know what I'm saying? And I think you could tell like the different individuals, people who are in certain things for money and people who are in certain things because they truly have a passion for it. Me personally, I think once you are comfortable, it should be all about legacy at that point, right? Like, am I tripping? Like, what is another $1 billion gonna do to MrBeast? What is another $1 million in whatever this crypto thing gonna do to MrBeast? Like, why is it so, like, why are you even risking anything for more money? You know?
Money really quickly right after this, and he wants MrBeast to get in on it as well. So I wonder what that sounds like. It's very familiar to something. I don't know what it is.
Gary called me, and we have these talks. Like we talk probably every other day at least.
Yeah.
And he called me like a month ago. He's like, Logan, I promise you, like, I know you. You're a smart kid. If you play this right, like I know you can, like you do with Pokemon, the NFT industry, you can make $250 million. And I go,
how do you not perk up?
How is this? But he's never wrong, right? So that's where I started.
Yeah.
And then, bro, the other day, I got the idea.
Yeah.
And I want to run it by you, not now, off the podcast, but I'm pretty sure I had the most revolutionary, monumental piece of IP in my head, and I've been I can't sleep for the past like 2 days.
So like for making your own version of Punk?
No. Just a really special NFT project.
Yeah, guys, it's just a really
special. For more money? That's what I'm saying. Like, why are your ideas, why are you thinking of ways to make more money? Like, how much money do you really got is my question. And why are you thinking of ways to make more money if you're already a millionaire?
NFT
Logan Paul got like what, like 30, 40 million subs? His pocket's not hurting. What's his problem? Or is he trying to make up for that for Prom failing? That might be another conversation for another day.
Jack, thank you, Logan. What an amazing idea! I feel
like I heard he in a lawsuit. I can't remember the company. A company he partnered with. I can't remember the company. I heard he's in a lawsuit with a company that he partnered with because Prom was projected to sell a certain amount of money, but it didn't. And then like they tried to like back out of their contract. Like once they realized that Prom wasn't gonna sell it as much units as it is. So
you're just
yeah, man. Logan's definitely in some shady shit, and the fact MrBeast is associating his brand with his, man.
A crypto NFT expert, actually. I'll be taking all of my advice from you from now on. Now you know why KSI, MrBeast, and Logan Paul were actually working together. They've been doing this stuff behind the scenes all the time, and they have actually been, discussing all of their business together and, finding any which way to make money and extract money from their audiences. Absolute scumbags.
Well, here's a tweet of him promoting it. At Gary V. I'm loaded up on some V friends. Can't wait to see what you do.
MrBeast is like that stereotypical character in like any TV show where they have like dollar bills in their eyes. He's like a Mr. Krabs, basically, like, money? Did I hear money? Money? Sign me right up, baby. Can I just say how idiotic you have to be to actually admit this on the internet? And even upload it to the Impulsive Clips channel as well. Even the comment section just can't believe what they're hearing, and they're all calling them out.
Admitting to market manipulation on YouTube, LMAO. Gary running the greatest insider pump and dump group, lol. How is everyone such a big fan of him? If this were equities...
Why she say lol? It's LOL. Why she say lol?
They'd all be jailed for market manipulation. I like how casually MrBeast is discussing doing a rug pull. How is this man not in prison and instead is a top YouTuber?
Well, I don't know. That's kind of what it takes to become a top YouTuber these days. KSI, Logan, and MrBeast.
Yo, this is another topic I want to talk about. Do y'all feel like the business side of content creating is getting in the way of the actual content? Like people are so, I think a lot of our favorite content creators are so focused on the business and the brand that is getting away from the actual content. And I think I'm gonna save that topic for another video, but just food for thought right now.
all top YouTubers, and all have done extremely shady things. It's just not surprising at this point, and I'm just glad everybody is starting to see the truth bit by bit. Obviously, the Dogpack video saga exposed a lot of the blemishes on MrBeast's team, and Dogpack continues his investigation. Although he hasn't been uploading on his channel, he's been looking into MrBeast's crypto wallets, and he's found over $10 million there.
I give my money away. I'm poor.
Like, please cut the crap. You're not poor.
He goes by the name Wu-Tang Clan. So some notable things about this account: it was worth over $10 million in April of 2021.
Oh my goodness, look at that one. That's a high spike. Wait, how much is that?
That's
again?
a lot of money for a guy who gives away all his money.
How much is that?
That's over $10 million. He had invested in this company called Refinable. He had invested. And it seems like he allowed this company to use his likeness. He was certainly letting them use his brand to promote this cryptocurrency. I do have his crypto account, and it did receive $560,000 in Refinable token. But I mean, anything could have happened. I mean, he could have got that randomly from anyone. MrBeast having invested in Refinable.
Oh, got it. So they tweet about it.
And then the price went up, and then he sold.
Right.
And now, currently today, Refinable is down 99.97%, which is worse than Logan Paul's Crypto Zoo
After
token.
he sold, and this is what the fuck I'm talking about when it comes to stocks and stuff like that, bro. Us everyday average Americans, you're at a disadvantage, bro. Gambling, you're at a disadvantage, bro. The tables are not fair. It's not fair. So you better going off just keeping your little change and giving it to your family, your loved ones, or finding a way to upgrade your life. But with all this cryptocurrency, stocks, gambling, bro, just listen to me and listen to me close. You are at a disadvantage. The people who are above you, who got more money than you, who know more than you, they're controlling it. They're controlling it. The odds are in their favor. So
investment with MrBeast's face on it, down 99.7. Wow, I would love to buy some of that. Bruh, that looks exactly like a rug pull. He might have given them permission to use his face or something, because otherwise I'd imagine they'd get sued or taken down or something. Maybe they used it without his permission or whatever. I can't confirm any of that or whatever, but any crypto investigative experts, please let me know. CoffeeZilla, please look into this. You've already taken down Logan and KSI. It's time for MrBeast. It's time for the biggest dog of them all.
A couple months later, he did invest in another project called XCAD with KSI. 2 months after receiving $277,000 in XCAD, he sold it all. I'm not saying it's a pump and dump, but he allowed them to use his likeness, pumping the currency, and then...
Like, that's my thing. They said he only gained like $200,000 or something like that. What is if you're making $700 million in a year? Why? Like, why?
Dumped it. Yeah, so it seems like he's had millions of dollars to throw around in the crypto space, which is kind of strange considering that he claims to give all his money away and reinvest it into the videos.
So are you one of the rich people they want to eat? Or are you
I'm not that rich.
Not yet.
You are way more rich than me.
But I give my money away. I'm poor.
So he gives all of his money away. He's poor.
Jimmy's actually the brokest man ever. He's actually the poorest billionaire in the world. Now, Rosanna also calls out MrBeast for potentially illegally gambling on sites banned in the US.
And it appears that they are gambling on Bustabit, which is a website that is illegal in the United States.
Holy shit. Holy shit, that's probably the stupidest thing I've ever done. The crazy thing is that people are here.
He says, oh shit, that's probably the stupidest thing I've ever done. What you can see in the reflection of these large windows at night is the Bustabit website.
Damn! No! They be on it, dog. The internet be on it. I'm sitting here looking at this video like, bro, how do they know he was gambling? I'm sitting here like, bro, how the fuck do they know he was gambling? Nigga, the reflection in the damn window. Damn.
This video is only a couple years old, so it shows that he is continuing to do this behavior, and not only gambling, but illegal gambling.
The amount of time he's actually promoted gambling to his child audience, despite losing a lot of money from gambling himself and knowing the harms of it, is pretty concerning for sure. Especially that stuff he did with Feastables, making it a sort of lottery type mechanic as well.
I spent $30,000 on lottery tickets. I spent $50,000 on scratch-off tickets. Here's $100,000 worth of scratch-off tickets.
Oh. I spent $1 million on scratch-off tickets.
And I really take issue with this because his videos are targeted at children.
Here's how it works. You take a ticket, you scan it, and boom, this $50 ticket won $200. So far, we're up $150 with one ticket.
In this video, he is literally...
Yeah, bro, no, bro. This is wrong. That's bad. Listen, y'all, gambling is bad. Gambling is not good. Gambling is a nasty habit. I have a homeboy right now who suffers from a gambling addiction. I literally just finished reading a book called Habits, and in this book it talks about how some people, not everybody, some people, when they gamble and let's just say they get close to hitting, or you know, like if you play slots, sometimes the machine will get stuck in between the middle. There's a part in your brain that will release dopamine and just cause you to habitually continue to gamble, and you cannot control it. You cannot. It becomes uncontrollable. My homeboy, he's at a point to even if he wanted to stop gambling, he couldn't. Gambling is bad. It's a nasty habit to adopt. If you are somebody thinking about gambling and you don't know the ins and outs of it, don't do it at all. Don't do it. Listen to me. You're better off not knowing than trying. So that's my advice for today.
Really walking you through the steps of how to gamble.
Mr. Beast is teaching us gambling?
The easiest, making it very accessible and easy for kids to do.
All right, so definitely not something a child-friendly YouTuber should be doing. It's obvious Mr. Beast has an obsession with gambling and lotteries. And he's covered up his now deleted live stream giveaways as well, where he's allegedly conducting illegal lotteries. But I don't know. It is a cause of concern. Now, Mr. Beast is also getting some heat on Twitter for having a job position for AI artist. This is right after he gave Jaden Animation a prize for sending one of her fans to like art school or something. So pretty hypocritical. Hey, Mr. Beast, go F yourself. Maybe put a real artist who needs a job on payroll instead of shilling out money for someone to put a prompt into a generator. Unbelievable. It's got 100K likes as well. And
I don't think that's bad. Like, what? I think they're reaching with that one. They're reaching with that one.
We got AI concept artist. Now, somebody actually made a pretty long thread going into some of MrBeast's crypto accounts and just finding some connections here and there. And basically, they found that MrBeast has promoted Coinbase as a sponsor in one of his videos, and then he's actually cut it out later for a certain reason that somebody could possibly investigate. They also went through MrBeast's old Reddit account, and you can see that he's had some bad experiences with Coinbase, but still promoted it because money over everything. Now, they also found 16 different crypto wallets connected to Jimmy, some receiving millions of dollars. Obviously, that's not anything damning as it is, but I wouldn't know why you would need that many wallets unless you're doing something shady. But obviously, I'm not an investigator. But yeah, if somebody wants to look into that.
All right, man. Hey, man. Hopefully, Mr. Beast can recover, man. He can start trending upwards because his image is getting tarnished. But I'm gonna see y'all boys when I see you. I think, I don't know. I might be back on to for some 2K. The NBA season starts today too, so you know what? Yes, I'm gonna drop some 2K videos too. So I'm gonna see y'all boys in a little.
Got a house on the hill, I don't back out. Ain't showing no love, no, not in this season. I'm waiting to bring all my racks out. Now who keeping all of my niggas? Been waiting to shoot up the burner. Caught in my fields, I need some more soda. She loving the pill, her body get warmer. Gotta let her ride on top.